Ah, the good old, the smell of success, or the smell of Kedonganan Fish Markets. If you look just over that way, there's an airport. It's a runway, and this is sort of the big bay that becomes Jimbaran Bay. And on that side over that way, you've got the Uluwatu Peninsula and a giant big GWK statue that hangs out looking over the harbour. And further on the other side of the airport, you've got Kuta and Semiak and all that long legging sort of stretch. So today we've got a bit of a small bunch of hooligans. Look at these bogans. Let bogans be bogans. I'm certainly one. But we're going to raid the fish markets, because all of these boats that we'll show you in a few minutes go out to the ocean at night time. You see them dotted all along the horizon with their lights bobbing away at night, and they catch the fish, and the fish come straight here to the markets, and they feed the whole of pretty much most of Bali right here through the Kedonganan market. So we're going to go and buy our own fish and then head up the road to a restaurant that actually sells its own fish, but we're going to take it with us, because if you bring your own, they'll let you actually cook. They'll cook your fish for $2 a kilo, and that's crayfish, fish, prawns, whatever. So we're going to go in there. It's a bit like this for the first 2 minutes, but we'll be right. Oh, now's the time to drop one, and no one's going to know. They're not going to blame you. I tell you, it gets even worse on a really hot afternoon. Oh, there it goes. There it is. Oh. Strawberry mullet. There we go.
Push me out to sea, baby. It's the best thing for us both. I'll be happy out there, baby. Fish below and stars above, and you'll be happier without me. Push me out to sea, baby. There's nothing left for you to do. I did a best with a love,
There's that ice cream.
but it pulled us down so low, and you'll be happier without me.
I think the major problem here is there's a whole heap of us got real big wide shoulders. And luckily these guys, the locals, are pretty short, because they can nearly all slip under our armpits, but the poor buggers have got two smells to deal with now, our armpits and the fish. We'll get them to do it normally two ways. So we'll do garlic prawns.
Dua-dua orang boleh. Sama boleh.
Oh ya udah.
Kalau pas masuk.
Iya, tapi pakai ikan dulu di pasar ikannya.
So we've got a kilo of scallops for $6.
You're joking.
No, feel that. In the shell, but they're the big ones too. Yeah, we've got a good price. And then we've got three lobsters, couple of snapper, look nice and fresh. We've got calamari, prawns, banana and tiger prawns. We've got tons. So we're going to head up to the beach and find a place that's going to cook it up for us. And then, nom nom nom, have a beer, wait for it to cook our food, watch the sunset. So look, here's the go here. We've just gone and bought the seafood down the road, and check this out. $2 a kilo for your own fish to bake it up. Honey, we want some vegetable and we want some chips.
Calamari semua, crispy calamari. Terus ikan kingfishnya yang kecil-kecil dua itu dibakar sama medium. Terus ikan snappernya itu dibakar medium, dibakar bumbu Bali ya.
Iya.
Scallopnya ditiram.
Matang.
Now this one's a troublemaker.
Troublemaker.
You got me in trouble last time.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to use every bit of table.
I'm not gonna get it.
Passing along.
Ini apa?
No, no, no.
I'm aware now.
I just don't want to. Yeah.
Maksudnya bakar apa?
Garlic.
Oh, garlic. Smells good.
Hang on a sec, I just got to try one.
They're alright, no poison.
Thank you.
Quality assurance purposes only. You've heard mine.
Not bad.
Oh, I love it. I'll actually comment
That's
on
a good tagline. Can I use that?
My latest one is, bloody hell, it's cold over here. The beer, not the weather.
Absolutely.
Well, mate, this is
unreal, eh? This is half.
So let me explain what's happening before these buggers eat all the food. We went and bought about 10 kilos of seafood from the markets down there. It worked out about 200 bucks, I guess, between 8 of us, which is pretty bloody cheap when you consider. Look at the fish. We've got 3 big lobsters. We've got prawns, giant big bloody tiger prawns, scallops, crayfish, calamari, everything you can imagine. Absolutely bloody beautiful. And for $2 a kilo, the guys, it's that 20 bucks to cook all this food. The guys up here at the restaurant will cook it up for you. Absolutely beautiful. That's season it, and they'll do it any style you want, any way you want your fish cooked. We've got some rice and some veggies to go with it. And now we're sitting down here watching the sunset. The planes are landing. That's the airport just there. So I'll run out quickly and put it into perspective. Here we are in the Kampong Seafood. Don't look at him, he's a crazy guy.
Crazy.
He's fun though. But look at this. So that's the runway there. That's the main airport in Bali, here in Denpasar. And the markets that we were in, the fish markets are there. You see all the fishing boats leaning up against the sand. And as you get further and further and further down the beach, you start getting these fancier and fancier restaurants. There's a whole heap there at night time is going to be absolutely lit up with all these lights above them. And then all the way around to the far side, you get some little warungs and some little cafes. So the go is, you can either go to some of these fancy restaurants and just pick your fish out of the tank at the front, and the crayfish is about 100 bucks a kilo, or you can go down the road where we go to the markets, the Kedonganan markets, and we pay about 35 bucks a kilo. So that's a hell of a lot cheaper. Oh, plus $2 a kilo to cook it up. So 37 bucks a kilo cooked, and it's just beautiful. Lots and lots of locals come down this end of the beach, down here close to the markets. But these guys sell all the food over the counter as well, as they'll cook your food, especially if you get in early, because they're not busy earlier on, and later on they're going to get a little bit more busy. So if you're coming down to Jimbaran and you want some of the best seafood in the world, it's caught just out here. It's caught out at night times. They bring it straight in the mornings, sell it at the markets, cook it at the restaurant, serve it up to you later on that night. Couldn't get any better, any fresher, or any yummier. If you're not sure what to do, jump on my YouTube, or my Facebook, or my Instagram, and say, Muzza, where do we go? What are we doing? Because I might come down like these guys here. These are all my family from this week's YouTube, and they come down to have some seafood. So what do you think of it, guys? Is it good?
Absolutely fantastic.
Delicious.
Beautiful.
Right, now they've eaten half the bloody lobster, so I'm going to put this camera down and have some food. See you later, guys. We got a sunset, and if you can see it, there's an airplane just coming to land. It'll come straight down, and there's the runway right there. But look here along the bay. So right around Jimbaran Bay, you've got these beautiful restaurants, and the idea is you go up and you pick your own seafood out of the tanks, and you pick your own fish and live crabs and live crayfish, you name it, and then they cook it up for you to your order. So if you want hot and spice, if you want garlic, whatever, you can tell them how you want it, add your veggies and the rest of it, and they'll bring it out to your table. Now check these tables out. You're sitting in the sand with the most beautiful sunset in the world straight across. They've got some live music. This guy, don't believe a word he says. If you want to go to the bathroom, he's going to charge you 20 bucks. But, or he says go do it in the ocean for free.
Do not go home before you spew. Okay?
Oh, he's used to Australians apparently as well. And there's a magpie as well. Bloody galah. And here comes, here's that plane coming to land now. So there's the runway. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
So look, here's our plates. A couple of half-empty soldiers on the side. They haven't even touched that fish yet.
I'll make it
There's
down.
there's some shells and some. Nom, nom.
If you can
Look.
get it for me, I'll eat it.
Thank God GoPros can be washed and they're waterproof, because I've got sticky stuff all over my hands and it's not crab cake.
Could be the fish too.
It could be the fish fingers maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
But wow, look at the sunset. It's just unbelievable.
Doesn't have any veins in it, just be careful.
We've got our own little mariachi band thing happening over the side here.
But it
The lights are on. These fellas are wasting away over the side there. Look, how's your food?
Unreal.
That's bloody amazing, isn't it? Oh wow. I'm showing these guys how much I care about my craft. I script everything I say. It's all like green beans. Yes, let's have some green. Look, all I can say is I've got a terrible job, and quality assurance for training purposes.
No, thanks,
I want
mate.
some green stuff.
Fish.
But if you're coming to Bali and you don't do at least one seafood feast in Jimbaran, honestly you'll regret it unless you're allergic to seafood, and then it's probably going to be a quick trip to hospital. But it's bloody beautiful here. It's so peaceful. It's lovely. It's memorable, and it's Bali. Bet you wish you're us. See you guys. Come here.
Hello, this one crab the chili sauce from Kampung Seafood. So beautiful. Thank you very much, boss, for coming. Our restaurant, Kampung Seafood. Thank you. My name Johnny.
Hey, Johnny,
Bye-bye.
Johnny, be good.
Yeah, Johnny be good. Chili crab.
Chili crab.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Okay. This one.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Rock, Robbie.
Now you couldn't do this in Australia because the blowflies would have taken half the food already.
I want.
So I want to show you this. Look, so check this out, guys. We've got a table of 7 here. There's Ninja, and a couple of crazy bastards that keep following me around. I just can't get rid of them. And this crazy bastard. Look at him.
Come over here. Have a good dinner.
I call him Jim, and his other name's Baron.
Oh, my name is Billy.
Jimbaran.
Billy.
Jimbaran.
Jimbaran. Okay.
Jimbaran.
All right. Good idea.
Jim because he never goes to one. Me because I should. Don't worry, everything's going to be all right.
Thank
She stood in the doorway, heard the marching bells. And I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Then she lit up a candle and I showed it away.
It's hard for me to describe how beautiful tonight's dinner was. The food was cooked perfectly. We actually got so much seafood to take home because all the big boys sit at our table, and we've still got a bit too much food, but like just enough. But look at this, look at these lights all the way down the beach. Come out here. Oh mate, down here is cooking some corn on the cob. Look at that. All the way along those beaches, from right up there at the far end. That's Uluwatu Jimbaran Bay starts, and it's a huge big bay, and there are hundreds and hundreds of people on the beach at all these restaurants sitting down having a beautiful seafood feast. Absolutely from the ocean, fresh seafood and cooked Balinese style, so nice spices, not overly hot, just really satisfying meal. They got a bit of a mariachi band up there singing some songs in the background, and we've had a great night. If you're coming over to Bali and you want to check out some seafood, Kedonganan Fish Markets at the other end of the beach, the closest end of the beach to the airport, Jimbaran Bay. There's a million places. The place that I've been coming to is the Kang Pong Seafood, and I'll give you a look at their little logo. These guys have looked after so many meals. They're crazy. They got personality, especially this guy here. Look. Now, if you see him, run a mile because he's a crazy bugger. There's a couple of them. There's one guy swears worse than Australians.
Yeah, that's good.
He does, doesn't he? Yeah. He's naughty boy. But check this out. Kampong Seafood, Jimbaran Bay. Lovely people here having dinner. Hello.
Hello.
And a heap of fat people. They were all skinny when they got here. Now we need 2 Ubers just to get them home. Oh, geez, I tell you what. I'm going to start that diet next week because it's certainly not working on this week. Hey guys, thanks for coming. Love you being a part of my journey. I love bringing some of you into my journey because it's awesome meeting some of the locals and some of the Aussie locals. They're going to become locals. They're going to be back. How's your night been?
Wonderful. Couldn't be any
I
better.
told you to keep away from that man.
No,
He's bad news.
He's got the big one, the boy.
I love him. Right, buddy. Oh, and the fish. What was your favourite part of the dinner?
Oh, eating it. The whole thing was unreal.
It was great. The atmosphere is good, sitting by the beach. Look at this, feet in the sand. Well, you've got your shoes on.
No,
You've got. Oh, no.
Let me give it a shot.
Oh, get the shot, quick, the money shot.
Don't wash your hands.
Hey, nothing is.
To the beach.
This is all live TV. Nothing is recreated. Look, his feet in the sands. Did you see the other week? We were talking, one lady come up to me at about 1 o'clock in the morning. She goes, hey, you can bring the camera in, I've just cleared it, we're okay to film. I said, I've been in there all night. Sorry, Andrea, love your work. Bye bye. See you next week.